Hey everyone, it's Ryan1940 here. Today we're taking a look at Sea Power, Naval Combat, and the Missile Age, and this is the Royal Australian Defence Forces mod by Skyblazer and Peter Garrett. We're playing for the Commonwealth, which is a mission or a set of missions that comes with the, well, actually it doesn't come with the mod, you have to download it separately, but this is also made by Peter Garrett, part of the Royal Australian Defence Forces mod. To get this mission working, you also need the RN mod, which he's part of as well. I think Skyblazer also. That, and you need another mod for the Cotland class destroyers by Melody. And I've never played this before, so we're going to try it out. I'm excited to have actual Kato Bar aircraft instead of the Harriers that we had when we played the mission that came with the Royal Navy mod. And this one looks really cool. First off, let's look at the briefing. This briefing is really, really nice. It's really detailed with what we should expect and lays out everything that we need to know. This graphic is really great, kind of shows us where the threat axes are and who's all supporting us. So we got a couple submarines here, and then we've got the Australian ASW carrier fleet here, and then we've got the carrier for the Royal Navy. Looks like we got a couple of submarines that we have to worry about and some possible cruisers back here. In fact, I just started recording this and we've already picked up a noise here by the Warspite. So we're going to go check it out. I'm going to put my marker here, not on it directly, but kind of going that way. And then I also want to use my ruler. And then actually we can get rid of this marker now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and delete that guy. So I'm just going to line up the course and then that'll let me know where this guy was heading when we last saw him. In fact, his last detection was 18 knots and he's about 13 miles away when he did that, so we'll keep a note of that. That'll help us figure out how far we have to be to detect things, and depending on what they're doing. So we also have another submarine here. What is this, a Collins class or Oberon? The Mark 8. I think that was the torpedo people were saying in the RN video I did. The Mark 8s, I think, were the ones that aren't guided at all, so they're straight running. So if you're going to shoot at something, you got to be pretty sure of what you're doing. The sea state is pretty high, as we can see here. Let's close this out. I think it's at 5 or something. We got thunderstorms going, so it's not great. We need to prosecute this datum here and then another datum here. We also need to get aircraft up to observe what's out here, a cruiser and possible early warning aircraft and patrol aircraft operating this direction. So we're going to get, also it was recommended that we stay at MCON, but it was the commander's discretion. Then later we got a pop-up message saying that they definitely want us at MCON, so we're going to stay like that for now and start launching our aircraft. This does recommend that you change the flight operations and you kind of cheat, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it to what it is. And they're talking about the timings and stuff to launch aircraft and recover them. Okay, so what do we need here? First we got to get some patrol aircraft up. What do we got with this ASW loadout? We got some DIFARs. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. I think we can launch, let's say, 2 of these guys. How big is this circle? Oh yeah, two aircraft would be good. So they can hold, what, 32 DIFARs, I think I said? Yep, 32. Couple die casts. Alright, so that's going to take 30 minutes for them to get ready. I think we'll go ahead and launch with the ready helicopter. what I want to do is, you imagine here. What year is this? I think it's, yeah, 73. So we'll go ahead and kind of check out this band just to make sure we're not in an immediate danger of a torpedo launch from a submarine. Kind of out of here, I'm not worried until our trackers get up, and then go ahead and do some searching. Yeah, so we'll get the helicopter to kind of police this area for now, and then we'll get the S2s up in 30 minutes. They'll go ahead and police this area. That should be set there. We'll also need to check up the layers. Okay, let's get them below the layer and take a look. I don't think these guys have, yeah, they don't have any towed arrays or anything. This guy shouldn't have either. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got for the Hermes. Oh, this is gonna be cool. I wanted to use the Buccaneers off a carrier for a long time. I wanted that in sea power, and now we can get it with this mod, so that's great. I used to watch, when I used to ride the one of the RN ships in the wardroom, they like to watch, I think it's called Sailor or something, and it followed, I think, HMS Eagle back in like, what, the 70s, or yeah, I think it was the 70s. And that was a pretty cool like series, and one of the episodes, I think they had Buccaneers bombing one of the US naval training ranges off the, like, in the Caribbean, and that was pretty neat. And I've always thought the Buccaneers were super cool planes flying so low. Okay, enough yapping. Let's take a look at this guy. I think this is, what, another 20 miles? Yep. So we'll probably do the same thing here. Nope. I did not mean to do that. I don't know. Well, that, interesting. That's weird. I wonder. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was kind of weird. It just wasn't showing. You know what? If we got a submarine that we know is coming down here, we don't know what's going on here. Let's try and move this force up here. Although we know there are cruisers somewhere out this way. You know, let's get going this way. The submarine will screen for us. Yeah, we'll wait to see what's going on here. What is this, a Wessex? Yep. That's super cool. Alright, they've got 15 DIFARs, so I don't remember if they changed, let's see here. Yeah, I don't have the time that they operate. It used to be an hour. I want to say I think they upped it for the sonobuoy life. That's kind of important because if you imagine, we're trying to time kind of screening this before the S2s get up, and at a minimum it's going to take them 30 minutes to get ready, and then launch, probably get on station, be closer to like 45 minutes. That's super cool. So we want the DIFARs to hold out while we can just patrol this area. Let's go with let's go with above the layer for now. And look at my little spacing circle here. I think because it's pretty crappy weather, we're going to go with 2.5. And we're probably not going to get that sort of range. Let's say that there. Oops. Alright, let's move this out of the way. There we go. That works. And then we'll do one more kind of in here. Okay, I guess we can do it this way. Actually, you know, it's kind of, yeah, I guess that's alright. Leave that off to the side. Okay, so they're set. They're going to just block this with sonobuoys. I put it above the layer because, you know, if that submarine's close enough, it's still going to be seen. You're not just simply going to go underneath the sonobuoy under the layer and just be non-detected. The range, if given the spacing is so kind of tight, I think we would catch him. If he's like super deep, then yeah, he's probably not going to get detected. But we're going to assume he wants to be kind of somewhat close to the cross boundary layer to be able to get into position to fire. Right, no more contact up there. Okay, back to Hermes. We need to launch aircraft. So. Flight deck, let's take a look. Alright, we got 12 fighters. We should probably... Yeah, I think we'll do 2 sections of 4 fighters, so we'll get one up here and one kind of over here. So air-to-air long range, ready them up. Air-to-air long range, ready 4 up. And then we want to get some helicopters out over here. We do have one that we can launch immediately. Okay. "22 dive-fires, alright. Okay, so I think we'll launch a hunter and we'll launch a killer. We'll launch the killer. Alright, so the crew is all utilized up. It's gonna take a while. I was like going through these other ships to see if anyone else has a helicopter in this group that I could utilize to go check that contact out, but nope, just from the carrier. So I guess we can do that. Actually, we need to let's take a look here. Oh, I guess they use the A4s for air-to-air, with just sidewinders. So we got 10 of them. Let's do a flight of, I guess, 3. Okay. Ready them up. Okay, so I've got a S2 that's kitted out for strikes, so we'll take a look at that ship. I don't think it's going to be hostile, but I don't know if it's going to be one of those spy ships. So we'll zoom by it, see if it's clean. If it is, we'll leave it be. The mission very specifically says not to harm civilian vessels, and you must know exactly what you're shooting out before you open fire. So we will try to respect that. All right. I got the helicopter up now. Same thing here. Let me steal my little template. Let's put that above the layer, and then we will keep doing that, dang it. Alright, this shift, oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. There we go, that's what I want, shift. 6 buoys is good enough. Move that out of the way. Let's get a look here. Yeah, it's fine. It's alright, let's move this guy. This one can kind of be a little bit closer on the edge. Our force is going to be kind of moving up this way, so I'm biasing this one a little bit to this side, and that's why I'm not kind of putting them over here. So we'll keep that off to the side. Alright, and let's take a look. Oops. Alright, these guys are ready to launch. Whoa, this screen is going nuts. Anyways, I'll want to get this ready. Let's get the fighters up. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I wanted to get another Gannet ready because I need to help the submarine find it. All we know is he's somewhere along here. So we'll take a look. The plane. All right, ready to launch. Ready to launch. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I love that you can see a taxi and then get in the position to launch. Oh, and if you look closely, you can see 3 of those Skyhawks have their fuel tanks ready and their Their sidewinders ready. That's really neat. I didn't know that the loadouts actually showed up on those parked planes like that. That's super cool. I'm assuming they're gonna start taxiing as well. Yeah, we gotta get both of those guys up. And let's take a look at the action over here. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool. Sweet. Oh wow, I did not realize that the cockpit was offset like that. Holy cow. What a plane. Okay. Reclassification of vessel, chronometer. Okay, it's an intelligence trawler. Okay, so let's take a look. We've just been told that there's a trawler that's broadcasting our position, so these guys are the ASW S2s. We're gonna go ahead and get the A4 to go check this ship out. It's really suspect that that ship's in the middle of us, and I imagine if that's going to be anybody, it's going to be the trawler. Okay, so I'm just going to split it in half, basically. One of the S2s will do that, and the other S2 will do the other side. Alright, the Merlins, let's get them up this way. And then formation orders, use their radar. Ooh, okay, we got a plane up that way.
Roger, turn 285. Roger, go to altitude 37.
So we're gonna get this guy set up with his or the formation with air search radar, head out that way. That's T-95. We definitely want to kill that. Send somebody off to go kill him.
On station. VID track.
don't think that these planes have radars, do they? Oh, okay, they have a surface search radar. Oh, okay, here we go. That's what I thought.
On station.
Sweet. This guy's gonna go take care of him. Alright, we're gonna get this formation up this way.
066.
Oh man, we got rockets and bombs. This is the way that I like to sink ships. I like the old school things. I don't like nuking them with air-to-surface missiles. Yes. Man, this is a freaking plane I badly want in DCS or Microsoft Flight Sim. The S2s, we have S2Ts. In California, the Cal Fire organization uses them for attacking fires. And so they're, instead of radials or piston engines, they're turbine, so they have a lot more power and speed. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Gotta do a Zuni attack for sure, and then we'll drop bombs if he's still alive. 8 Zunis though, that's a lot of power. Man, this plane is wonky. I've honestly never seen this. It's interesting how they got the single offset cockpit and just like a window, a topside window here for the, I'm guessing a radar operator or something. Interesting. So these guys, yeah, they should have their air search radar on. Same with this flight, yep. Oh, look at that. Bam. Oh, you know what? We can also use our big radar. Yeah, I think after we attack here, we'll go... Oh, got something over there. We'll take a look at that. That just might be a merchant. We'll double check to be sure. Semi-large, usually some sort of giant merchant. Kind of off by itself too. I wouldn't suspect it's a surface action group. Yeah, we'll head up down here and then come back up this way. We got to find where that surface group is at. Yeah, we should help that other. Oh yeah, of course, direct control. I always do that. I think it happens when I take screenshots. I'll hit the keys to like move stuff around, and I think it also is interacting with the vessel. Yes. So anyways, yeah, I wanted to get the flight deck going. We want to get another set of S2s out. So we'll do yeah, 2 of these guys. I guess we can have, oops, no, port. So 549, we'll have them operate up here. It's a smaller datum, so hopefully they'll find it faster. Oh. Oh man, we are under attack. Freaking A. Damn, I wonder how they must see us. Alright, well. The formation can just have all its radars orders on. Surface search. Alright, we got something over here.
3, 4, 6.
Man, we don't have really any missiles like harpoons that go out there. Ah, jeez. Yeah, jeez. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and flight deck, toggle flight deck. Put our Buccaneers to use because there's obviously, let's see here. Get them ready for a strike. Hmm, 6 dumb bombs versus a couple bullpups. Yeah, I think we'll do strike precision. We'll launch 6. Well, we'll ready them. This guy can go investigate that.
Roger, Buster.
I would hope he's at max speed. I guess he is. We see, oh yeah, there he is. He's right over there. Man, we're gonna have to.
Turn to course. 0, 0. Whipping away.
Oh, do we fire? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Damn, that whole side of that ship is messed up. Wow. Oh, cool. What kind of missile is that? The red top. Let's see here. I don't know anything about these types of weapons. Oh, it's an IR missile. Yeah, okay. That's what I suspected because it was this guy was turning cold. He's putting a lot of faith that his missile was going to hit and turned away a little bit too early there. That's good. He's re-engaging, so that's fine. We want somebody to go investigate that guy. Missile inbound calls. Oh, SAM launch. So we'll place a marker right there. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so It's all right. We got the Bucks coming. Oh man, we don't have any chaff or anything. Crap. Missile evasion, good, good, good. Ooh, nice. All right, dodge that, Sam. Good. All right, the fleet is desperately trying to defend itself. Good. All right, missiles are down. All right, we just gotta get. We got 3 minutes to go. Get the Buccaneers up that way. You know, we gotta look at the reference. I need to make sure. I think the... So we're looking for something that fired a SAN-1. Something like that. 12 nautical miles, so that's what I want. I want to know, that's not perfect, right? But I just want to know roughly where the danger is, so. Curious if these guys get under the clouds. Right now they're at 6,000. Oh, fired another missile. Oh, you know, that's it's a terrible shot because you got the sun right there, which is a gigantic target. Ooh, I think it was spoofed by. You know, I don't know that Sea Power actually takes that into account. Maybe it does. If it does, then these guys need to be smarter about the aspect. And yeah, you gotta break off and actually chase this guy. Alright, cool, they got the bomber. Or the recon. That's good, but they already know where we're at, so the cat is out of the bag. Ooh, okay. Got some radar echoes, nice. Let's get these guys up to like 3,000 feet. Yep, I want you to go investigate that dude. I thought he was gonna just re-engage, but I guess I gotta tell him. That's so cool. Here we go. And got like one hit there. Alright. No more Zunies. I guess we drop a single bomb on him. Oh, I don't think that we can tell him to drop just one bomb. He's gonna drop like all 6 on him. Oh well. To hell with him. Alright, these guys need to get doing this here. Ooh, let's go check that out. Oh, look at that. Oh man, this guy's gonna have a bad day. Boom, of course, yeah. Alright. The auxiliary collector vessel is sunk. Sweet. Alright, so he's gonna return to base. Yeah, actually, before he does that, I just want him to go VID that thing. We'll get this killer plane over here. And then we want to get, man, that is a giant radar. That's nuts. We want to launch these guys. Should have got one of those planes up earlier for early warning. I'm wondering if we've got anything else that we can use to help the Buccaneers get in. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get the Buccaneers. We'll launch 4 of the Sea Vixens with strike precision, so they'll have some bullpup missiles. Oh, that's cool. They have to like fold their nose to get up the elevator. Oh man, Buccaneers are so cool. Alright, that is an IL-38, so we will engage that. Okay, so it looks like the buoy time is still like an hour long. Really faint dot with a contrail right there, so that's the IL-38. Okay, so we'll want to good hit, good hit. No, it just detonated behind him, damn it. Okay, you gotta go out there and finish this job. Sea Watch, there we go. Oh, I don't like that. Let's keep that dark, please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other guy. Alright, back to this. We need to launch. They're still preparing. 38 seconds left. We should also consider taking the final one up there. Let's get a hunter up. Yep. I'm going to send that one over here, because I kind of messed that up. So we've got 2 of these guys dropping, and then we have a killer just kind of waiting. That's some Mark 30s. What are those? Okay, passive homing, good. Alright, and then those okay, that should be, yeah, the Vixens are ready to launch. Damn, 10 feet off the ground. Let's say ground, 10 feet off the water. Do I want to do that? It's kind of dangerous. Do I trust that they're... I'm going to say 50 for now. We'll see. We'll build the trust. Build the trust up. Let's go 50 first. Yeah, so they'll... Oh, it's so cool. You see them heading out there. We'll get these guys to launch as well, and then I'm thinking kind of like a multi-axis attack, so coming over from here, just a couple coming up from the nose, and then the other Buccaneers, a flight of them coming up this way. It's not really like a time on target tool, like you got to do that manually, and I'm not going to crunch the numbers just to do that, so we'll do it by eye and see how close we get. Still closing. Go ahead, go max speed. For some reason, I thought we had... Oh. I guess I needed to like break him up. I was wondering why he wasn't dropping sonobuoys and stuff. Well, let's do it backwards here. Nope. Stop. Okay, hopefully that resolves that. Alright, 15 nautical miles, there's something out there, but I don't see anything just yet. Oh, I just barely see some vessel right there. Okay, the Merlin flight is up. We want to go up this way. Box 2, where was that? There it is. Oh boy. No! Damn it. What the hell? Oh, that is so frustrating. It just keeps detonating right behind the damn thing. Alright. I wonder if I can like manually get him to close so it's not at max range. I'm wondering if he's firing it at max range so it's not taking into account the separation while the missile's in flight. Alright. Missile can't catch up with target. How slow is this damn thing? This sounds awful. Okay, please. We'll keep closing. Okay, yes. Oh, you know what? We, never... We need to get 2 of these helicopters up because we want to, rescue these guys. Right? Where's the Ajax? So oh, we don't need 2 helicopters. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we'll get 2 helicopters and recover these people. Maybe that ship can recover them. We'll do the helicopters actually. It's kind of sketch to recover people in like terrible seas like this by boat. Not ideal because you don't want the rescuing boat to have problems. And oh, what did I press? Ooh, uh-oh. Hit the Windows key. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get the rescue force going there, and well, I think this is a good stopping point. We're gonna get our flights all set to attack the cruiser. I'm assuming it's a cruiser. That's what was briefed to us. There's probably a cruiser and destroyer or something out there. We still have to find... Okay, that's a merchant. I'm just gonna fly this plane around here. Whoa, there it is. 20 knots, all right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop here. It looks like we're about to prosecute the submarine that just popped up. We still need to figure out what's going on over here. I was gonna conduct a mad search with this guy. Just get him to fill that area until we got more assets over there to search. We got some ASW planes going this way to search that. Still haven't found anything in here. Cleared this out. We sunk the AGI. We sunk the recon plane and the IL-38, so that's good. Yeah, we'll pick this up in the next video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. See you later. Bye.